Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, viewers. Welcome to this video in which we are planning to show you some tips about the creation of a dashboard. That is having a simple scenario that you have certain tasks uh, of different rates due, and a task can be due, or it is performed, and or it is performed, or it is if it is not performed, then it is overdue. So at any given point, we should know how much were due and how much have been performed and what are the overdue. So this is a tool which is developed for multiple scenarios. It can cater multiple scenarios, multiple calendar styles, multiple day structures, which you have the performance rate structure. Sometime backlog clearance is to be done on daily basis, and sometimes it is on a different rate, for example, per month basis, or first of every month, or end of every month, or certain date of every month, right? Or some particular day of week of every month, say third Wednesday of every month, or like this. So this tool is going to serve all these purposes and will get you the status at any given point of time. And later on, it will be driven not by a user. It will be automatically driven on the basis of the email which is going to be sent to the database. And as soon as the email arrives into the main email inbox, then the system will automatically activate, and it will pick up the command from the email subject or body, right? And on the basis of that command, it will do the needful and give the result of that command execution in the form of the chart, plot, or the status, the calculated figures later on. And these are responded back to the address from which the request was received. So this is a simple scenario. We have started on working on it, and in today's lesson, we will do a recap. Let's take a recap of what we did in our previous video. We showed you that this new field place for that would give you the backlog clearance performance process start date, right? For every user, this will refresh on the selection of every user. It will go into the database and the selected user and query the table, and it will get you this information that since when the backlog clearance exercise has started for this user, right? And what is the also what is the rate on which the last entry was done. This is the first entry of the backlog clearance, and this is based on the last entry which was done. What were the input in this cell, right? If it was 5, then it will bring to 5, and if it was 3, let's see in the case of I believe Jamil probably, yeah. So there 2, yeah. The last entry which took place was the 2. Then it was the backlog exercise started on 31st of August, right? And if you this I mean monitor, so it has 3. And it is based on the last day of every month. Last day of every month. So if you are going to add a new entry in it, so it is going to take the you can change it, and before clicking on this, you can change it. So the system will take your fresh default rate for this user only. That would apply for this user, right? And this is the backlog clearance when it started. That's it. The rollback and unperforming features have already been explained to you, and they will be used as and when they are needed. And in today's session, we are going to show you that while putting this information in here, the system is doing additional task in the background, that is in the table. In the user table, it is filling this field as well. Filling this field as well. I mean, that is the process start date, right? And so we don't have to worry that since we have recently added this field, who is going to fill in all this, the system will automatically do it. When this user will be queried, say any, yeah, this is any, this is any, yeah. So that will be this field updated as soon as it is used. On the next use, it will automatically be updated. Let's see that enemy. Yeah, this is this had already. This is the different user, and there's another enemy. Yeah, this one. So you see that this was blank. It was a per day mode, and you see that it has it has updated you the status, right? The backlog is 2088, and it's right. So, what is uh, what has it done is that not only that it has brought this information that the exercise of backlog clearance started on 15th of August, but also it has updated the record in here. Yeah, you can see it has updated the record. Yes. Okay, another thing which we have done good that you might be saying how to discern. We cannot read this. Wouldn't it be better that we have some readable dates? So for this we have a query. So no need to change a field, the table and make them readable there. And so let this is the purpose of the views. We developed a view in which we have all the users in here. For example, you change the user, mm, and you change the design. You filter it on a different user. For example, this anim, yeah, this one. So, and we click OK. So this was 15th of August was the starting day of the performance of the backlog clearance, and then the 16th of August it was. Uh, until 16th of August, these were done, right? So any you can also see that if you change different users, say you go to Maria, what are these? So Maria, and we remove the other one, anyways. Okay, so these are the Maria. It is started on 16th and until 18th. Yeah, these have been done. Maria 01. Okay, so let's do it and see that what does this show? You say Maria. Hmm? So Maria Magola, this is the status, right? And you see the 16th of August was the start of the backlog performance. Let's go and see. Yes, 16th of August was the start of. So this is the purpose of the views, that they do not require that you do not need to change the fields just due because they're it's appearing to you unreadable. These are not readable. If you have the problem of readability, so if you want them to customize them for to your desired format, then use the queries. How to write that query is very simple. You can go and see the SQL which is working behind it. It is just saying that select the user and the character of due date and the character of the performance date. That's it. These three fields from the master where the performance date is not null. That's it. And it is ordered by the due date. That's it. So this is how it is updated, and that's it. Okay, so this is how we use the views in Access to uh, to figure out what is happening on the table. And you can also you use there are other purposes of creating the use. You can develop your customized reports directly from the Microsoft Access. Okay, and if you are using Excel, and those views can also be triggered can also be used to load the data, your desired data, into the report set and plot the graph, etc., and customize report in Excel as well, right? So these this is the thing which we wanted to share. And now, as promised in previous video, we will add up a new record in here. Okay, since we have used it, you will see that the figure of the user table of for the Maria has also got updated. Let me see, show you here in the math here. In this is the users and this is the record. So gradually you will see that all these fields are being populated with the right data as and when the system is using it and updating. If it finds if it is blank, if this field is left blank, so it is going to be updated automatically. So Roman and Abdul too. Let's do it quickly so that we completed this also. Rowan. So let's select the user here, Rowan and Abdul too. Right. Okay. So this is the performance. This is exercise 101. Okay, that's it. And 18th of August was this 18th of August. So when we go and see it, what happened to Rowan here, you will see that the figure will get updated. So only one thing is left, that is Abdul 2. Let's do it right away so that all these data is, and nothing is left blank in this field. So Abdul 2, yeah, Abdul Qudus. So it has 7 as a, so it's visiting of outlets. That's okay. So it started on 23rd of August, and when you go and see, so it has additionally updated the fields, right? All the fields are updated, and there is no change if the figures, if the fields are already having the data, uh, that will remain unchanged, right? So this is where we this is the point where we can now go to add a new record with a different set of rate of the mandate clearance. So let's say 15. But before doing it, let's put a breakpoint in here when we click add, right? Okay, so for this we are going to go to the form. In the form, we will go to the add user, and in the add user, we will put a breakpoint that as soon as the add new, as soon as this is being done, yeah, this is a DDD, yeah. So we will put a breakpoint in here. Okay, so now is the time we go to the Excel and start adding a new user with a different thing. We have done of last of every day, first of every day, and second certain date. Okay, so let's do this 15th of every month, right? Oh, and we fill in all this information as well. For example, it is game Duke. Okay, so and the starting date is say uh, 14. Say it is 1st of August, 25, and uh, okay, 1st of August, 2025. Well, you can say 2022, for example, huh? And the unperformed, so that is where the backlog will start, right? Say from the very beginning until say until 1st of October 2024. Okay, and the mandate is yeah. So it should be, since we are using 15th of every month, so why not we have a 15 since it's starting there, so we'll make it 15. Okay, and this time here we have an activity on every 15th of some 100 things have to be performed, reported, right? Okay, on every 15th of every month, right? Okay, the local rate is a uh, 1 PKR. Yeah. And the address here is James Duke. Come. Okay, and city is Karachi, PKR, PK. The title is here you can give a meaningful, purposeful title of the report. Say, uh, say you have to visit the patients, visiting patients. And the backlog is starting exercise. Mm. So, so we say that, okay, if, the backlog start date exercise is supposed to begin on so these are the due days, right? And unperformed, right? These dues are unperformed, and uh, we want it to get it started to say 10 days back. Say today is 22nd of 2nd of September. So we say the 15th of say March 2025. Not 10, it's far away from the 10 days back. Means 15th of March will be the start of the performance of the backlog clearance, right? So clicking this button will take us to the breakpoint which we have done. Okay. Now, the 15th of every month. Yeah, this is the 15th of every month, right? So let's see that what is the description of that. It is 15th of every month, right? 15th of every month. Right? So it will go and perform the check. That what should be the check value? Check value should be 15. That's right. Okay. And next is it is going to add the record here. Now it's going to add all the records into where? Into the master. And it will so the user is, these are being added, what are the due, and this is right. Okay. So it is now going to add the information and mark it as a due, and this is the due date, right? And so what is the value which is going to be put in here? So DD is the 15th of August, right? So 15th of August will be the DD. So it is the start of the mm, start of the day, right? And we are not talking about the performance. It's just doing the dues. Okay. So and each 15th of this, it is going to perform it. Okay. So, and if it is unperformed the date range, then the perform will be performed in here and that. So let's see that what happens in here once it is done, right? So let's go and see what is in the database. Let's refresh it, refresh all, and we see James Duke entry is done, and we have 15th of this, right? And off day list is given there, but this is not replaced, right? This should have been replaced because we have added this information. So why it has not added? Because we have not written anything into the code to write that information into the user. So never place it manually for the moment so that all our work is not wasted. So what we go to here, and in here we update it. So what is the value of 15th of March? 15th of March. So to find out the value, there are maybe something. What I do is that I use a value in here. So I put the 15th of March in a blank sheet in a separate instance of Excel, and I went into the full number format. And here in the format, when we click on Journal, while remaining on the cell as active, right? So it shows you 45731. 45731. This we are going to put it manually this time, 45731. Right? So this becomes our starting date. And next time, whatever the record which is going to be added, that would be replaced, since we have done the needful in here, right? We have put this command, and that will ensure that our record is updated with the right date, right? So this is the thing which we have added. The next is it is now going to add the information into the master, and let's see that on every 15th of month, is it going to do it, right? This adding. So we put a breakpoint here. Each time when it's doing a add new, so there has to be, it has to be what? 15th of, okay, yeah, F9, we put F9 here, right? Okay, so this is for sure 15th, right? And the record is being added 15th of August. So these are the due from right from year 2022, right? Okay, so we click here. This is the next loop. Now it is checking. Let it check. And we are only concerned that when the record is being added into the master, it has to be 15th of every month, right? So this is getting 16. Instead of 15, it is getting 16th of August. So it should not do it. So in order to stop it, we got to see that if the day of DD, if the day of DD is equal to check CHK, then it is supposed to add this information. Otherwise, no, right? Otherwise, it shouldn't do any of this update, right? So we have fortunately stopped an error from occurring, right? So no addition of a record will be done because it has to be 15, right? So we press F8, so we have stopped it from happening into that, and it will only happen when we have a 15th of every month, right? And we are not mentioning here in 15. We are using a variable which will be having the value, right? Okay, that's right. So let's start again and run it. So the next time it is going to add the 15th of September. That's right. Okay. So 15th of September, 100 activities, right? 15th of October. That's right. So it will go to add a record in the master only when it has a 15 of every month. So this is exactly it is doing, and we are now ready to execute it completely and see what happens in there. So the process is successfully completed. We can verify it with the James Duke. So let's go to the James here, and we have created this date checking scenario, so which will tell you that what are the so James Duke, yeah, this is these are the due dates. Yeah. So this is all the blanks, so that's why it is showing it like this. That don't worry about, since there is no uh updation of the performance is done. So it is starting from the 15th of August, then 15th of September, October, November, December, then January 2023, and so on until the last, the 15th of August 2025, right? Now, the performance for the performance view, it should not reflect anything. It should mm, uh, right. That's no problem for this view. We will sort it out. It's a different chapter. We will open it and we will discuss it, how to tackle this issue when there is no record and all are null, means all are having blank. So how should this query display the report here like this? Okay, so this is fine. For the moment, it is doing the right thing, and so it must have marked as performed for all those which are uh, mm, which are outside the unperformed range mentioned in the form, right? So it has done its job. The next thing is that uh, we can select the user James Duke from here and see that what is the status. The 15th of every month has come, right? And visiting of the patients, and 100 patients every month he has to cover. So 3,700 were due, out of which he has performed only 1,000, right? And 2,700 are due. And now, since we have entered a starting date of the performance, now this time it should bring uh, the right date for you, right? Let's see what date it suggests. It is ready to add 37 records because the last date of performance which is mentioned in here is 37. So this is not right. We will fix it up because since we are doing it for the first time, so it should the behavior of the system will be updated, and we will show you how to do this. Okay, so this is the thing which we leave for our next video, inshallah. So we will cover it, that it should get yeah, this time it is when we are doing it the next time. So this is the right thing. It is doing okay. This time it is telling you that no record has yet been used. That's right. But 37 was an odd figure. We have to find it out, that why this is fine, that this shows that this is the first time you're going to do. So the date of performance should become yes, the first of September. It should not be 1st of September. It should get directly from the table in which we have already mentioned the form. In the form we gave the starting date, and that was 15th of March. 15th of March. So that would be that would come here. That should come in here. Okay. So just we do it.